Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Kohl and I'm the product manager for the sailing boats of Bavaria Yachtbau. I would like to invite you through a tour of the brand new Vision 46. Let's go. The new 46 is a boat we developed with you, the customer, in many different workshops around Europe. So meeting you learned us which is important to build the perfect boat for an owner. In this concept you will find always three attributes. Elegance, which is the design and the style of the boat, which we developed together with the Design Unlimited from UK. Then you will find a lot of features in comfort, in coziness, which is also design related, but also a lot of functionality, especially inside, which I'm going to show you later. And easy handling. Easy handling means you will sail this boat by your own or just as a couple, because this boat has unique features which gives you the unique possibility to sail short-handed. The boat at its own is very much a new concept in its stiffness, the way the grid is designed, which we done together with Far Yacht Design like we did with the cruisers too. So a lot of words, let's go on board and let's have a look. So I would like to show you the boat from its stern to its bow. On the stern you see we have a swim platform. A swim platform we introduced already on the new cruiser line, which has a unique feature. The swimming leather is on starboard, so you are able to bring your dinghy to the boat and you are still able to go inside and outside the water. When you come out of the water, well, you want to take a shower, right? So when you take a shower on this boat, you really can enjoy it. So let's go on board and close the best platform. On this boat we have a rope to close the best platform. The best platform is closing. And if you want to open it, you just pull this rope. So let's see what the concept is about. You see, our companionway is offset. This means we have huge space on board to give the port side the ability to have a dedicated place to sit, to dine, and you will see also to have a day bed. So let's come on board. I'm going to show you more features. Welcome to the saloon of the Vision 46. This saloon is really unique. We put a lot of effort in giving you an enormous spacious feeling and flexibility, plus a lot of light. You see, we have huge hull windows, we have huge windows in the deck's house, and ventilation. We have 4 hedges and another opening on the port side. Then we put a lot of thought into how can we give this room so much flexibility that it suits to the different needs while you stay on board. So imagine you just want to have a coffee, you just need a coffee table. Or you want to have a cocktail party with your friends, so you just want to have a lowered cocktail table. But on the other side, what's is with having a lot of friends in here and having dinner? So you just raise the table, slide it to the side and open it, and it's a dining table. And this dining table you can also lower down and get some cushions on it, so you have a kind of sleeping place for 2 people if some guests want to stay overnight. This area is not only really a lounging area, it also has some small little details and features which are very important when you sail. For example, look here, everywhere we have some little gaps where you can put your stuff inside, and when your boat is heeling it won't fall over. We also try to put as much storage as we can in every little corner of the boat. And it's very important that if you sit here, you have easy access to your plates. So you can put your plates in here. Also some wine bottles in the wine rack, and you will see they won't fall off because you secure them by a little small detail which is out of plastic. And just imagine you really nicely store your glasses by putting them into this rack. Put them away, and that's the Vision. This is the next flexible area in the Vision 46. You see here I'm sitting on a beautiful couch. It's a very communicating place, because when you have a cocktail party, friends, or you just want to have some private time to read a book, it's a really nice couch. But most of the time in this part of the boat, you will need a navigation table to do your job as a skipper. So you easily convert this couch into a navigation table, and this is I'm going to show you this now. So you just put away these cushions, and these cushions, they have a dedicated place in the front cabin under the bed of the owner. And when you put them away, you just easily lift the table up to this spot, and you really have a solid table where you can do all your navigation stuff, where you can store your maps, where you can do your navigation on the plotter, but where you also have all AC, heating, stereo, DVD for your TV set, and all other instruments and controls. So this is the spot for the boss. The master cabin. You see me as a tall person still having enough headroom in this cabin. It's a really spacious cabin for you staying really long time on board. In this cabin you have a really nice bed which you can enter from both sides, so it's very comfortable, but also you have plenty of locker space on both sides. Additional to this locker space, you have here a dressing table. The dressing table is also a dedicated place to work with your computer or just to stay private here. It has a small little stool. You can store this under the table when you sail. But look here how big the lockers are. It's really beautiful. You have the same size of locker on the other side. If you don't want to have this table here, you also can have an additional toilet and shower in your master cabin, which will be located in this room. So this is the additional room to the main toilet in the saloon. And this is the main head. Has a toilet, a nice sink, a huge window, and it's a perfect place in the boat for a headroom, because of the headroom, the distance from your head to the headliner in this part of the boat is enormous high. So you have a real shower in there. And it's the entrance to the third cabin. In the third cabin you can either take a storage which is organized, and you can bring everything you need into the storage, like a bicycle, fenders, everything you need for a long trip. But it also can convert it into a third cabin with a mattress to sleep in. Welcome to another very important part of the boat, the galley. The galley in this boat is a U-shaped galley. A U-shaped galley with a unique part for the sink, which is an essential thing. The reason why the sink is here, because you can enter it from this side to store things in when you come down the companionway, but also when you do your dishwashing here, you can have in the standard a rack to put your plates into it and all the glasses and everything, and you can leave it here while sailing, or you can take the option to have this opening trawler to put in some electronics. Don't matter if it's a beer tap or a coffee machine like this Turkish one, or whatever, an ice maker. So on my left hand side you have storage here, microwave, a lot of trawlers here, everything closes by themselves, and a huge fridge to bring really everything into this fridge if you want to stay a long time on board. For this fridge you have two lids to open them. You have different hangers to organize your drinks or whatever you want to store inside. And you have another open here, another door here to open it from the front side. If this is not enough storage for you, you can open the floor And there you have a lot of volume to put in all the stuff you don't need by day. So just enjoy cooking in this kitchen. If your guest is the king, this is the cabin. You see, in this cabin we have 2 single beds, which are very nice and comfortable. And if you want to make out of these 2 beds a real king-size beds, it's possible. You just pull off these 2 cushions on the back side of this panel and close this gap, and then you really have a 2 by 2 meter bed. You have a 2 by 2 meter bed plus a lot of storage, nice entrance to engine and all electronics, and light. A lot of light even in this cabin. So welcome and be my guest. So on the bow section, we are coming back to the attribute of elegance. Elegant means here we try to do or try to put everything as flush and integrated into the deck's construction as we could. So you see the anchor roller is flush integrated into the deck, and also you don't see the furlex, which is now normally above the deck. And also the jib tracks and the rest of the lines are going through the deck back in the cockpit. So we try to make it very sleek looking, like a yacht should look like. The first thing I would like to show to you is the cockpit table. The cockpit table had 3 situations. Situation number 1 is now the sailing situation. So you see, in sailing situation, you have plenty of space to move around the table. When you sail, you can be on starboard and port side without going around the table. Number 2 is the dining situation. So for the dining situation, you're going to fold out this table and you can make a beautiful dining area out of it. And remember, when you're normally on a cruising boat, you always have the problem when somebody is going into the boat that you have to fold, open and close the folding sides of the table. So at this situation, you don't need this. You can go inside and outside the boat without a problem. If you want to be more people, you'll also be able to put some director's chairs around the table, so you are able to be 6 and more persons. The third situation is the daybed situation. So I'm just going to put this knob here and I'll lower this table to make it a daybed. In this option, it's an electronic pedestal, but you also can have a manual one. Just put the cushions on it and enjoy the beautiful day on the sea. So this boat is a 2-cabin version. In the 2-cabin version, you have on starboard a locker which you can enter. In this locker you have a very organized situation with an organizing system. If it's not a 2-cabin version, if it's a 3-cabin version, you can choose to be able to enter the 3rd cabin like you see here, or if you tell us that you want to have a closed locker, we are able to do this for you. So in the stern section of the boat, you see on the sides you can store your lines, have the shore cable here inside, but very nice, you are able to lock the lid and to be able to plug into the shore. There's enough space for 2 US gas bottles. And on this side, whatever you want. So let me show you the next features, which are easy handling of this boat. I'm going to show you now what easy sailing or easy handling means for us. You see me sitting here with my leg wrapping around the wheel. This is very unique for a cruising yacht. But this gives us the ability really to cruise with this boat, because I'm able to move my body and steer all day and just sitting here relaxing, having good time, and still having enough space behind me to have another person with me all day. So this is unique. It's also unique what we've done to control the boat short-handed. First, we have the dock control system by Bavaria, which is a 2-thruster system. The unique thing about this two-thruster system, we are connected with the autopilot. So you really know everything you do on board and what's happening with your batteries of your thrusters, your RPM, what's happening if they are injected, ejected, if your wheel is blocking. So you are able to dock or to leave the harbor, to maneuver the boat just with 2 fingers. Next thing is, we have the trim control system. So we invented the trim control system to bring features from a super maxi yacht to a 46-foot boat, which means you just by sitting here, you are able to trim the whole boat. So you can ease every winch and you can pull every sheet in. For example, you can tack also. So if you sail on port side, for example, and you want to tack to starboard, you tack and just press the green knob to pull in the green sheet on starboard side. So just doing this, you can control the whole boat by push button. So yeah, this is what we call easy sailing, and I hope you enjoy it like I'm gonna do it now.